Good morning to you from Goulburn. Misty, chilly Goulburn. Still on Wiradjuri country. It's a crisp morning here. And I wanted to talk to you about, do you have a personal brand? As leaders, often we need to think about what's our personal brand. And often it arrives before we do. People know us by our reputation, by what we talk about, by the things that matter to us, by how we dress, by how we speak, by the people we hang out with, the topics that matter to us. And sometimes they know us by our personal brand because we have a big symbol that represents us. So here in Goulburn, that symbol is the big merino, a big sheep. He obviously could do with some shearing. He has a lot of fleece on at the moment. And so just like towns have an identity through icons like this, we as leaders also have brands. And in some of the workshops I was running this week, we were getting people to think about what's their personal brand. What are they known for? And particularly, what 3 words would people use to describe them if they were talking about them? So I don't have my Akubra on today. I've got a different hat on. But a lot of people know me from my Akubra. And I wear a lot of hats. So sometimes when I'm not wearing a hat, people go, "You look different," because I don't have my hat on. What about you? I know a businessman who was known because he always wore a bow tie. Someone else was known because they were really big into AI and all futurist things. So people knew them very much as a bit of a futurist and interested in technology. Maybe you're known for being a really caring, considerate manager. Maybe as a person you're known because of your creativity. And maybe it's because of some of your hobbies outside of work and life. But it really does matter. And a lot of people think it doesn't matter enough to shape their brand. But it completely does. Here's a brand. And when you see that, what does it stand for to you? What do you think of when you see that logo or brand? And all down this street and every street in every town, we see lots of brands. We see lots of logos or symbols representing different products, different companies, different services. And we always, whether we are into it, whether we really notice or not, we're always getting an impression. So what's the impression that you leave? And are there symbols or artifacts that you can use in a repetitious way, like my hats, that show up as who you are in your brand? You often see politicians will wear no tie in certain situations when they go out and meet with people because they want their brand to look like an everyday man and approachable and appealing. Maybe some people always talk about certain topics or always smoke the same cigarettes, chew the same gum. If I say even things like Sherlock Holmes, what image conjures up in your mind? So you can shape your brand any way you want. That's the good thing. You get to choose how you want to be seen. But if you don't think about it and you don't construct it yourself, as in really think about, what do I want to be known for? What are the things that are most important to me? And can I start living and breathing my values more so I really represent that? Otherwise, people will make up your brand for you. Your reputation will precede you, and people will be making up their own impression. And if you're not sure what that is, then ask. You could ask important people in your life, what 3 words would you use to describe me? And pretty soon you'll work it out. And if not, time to get cracking on designing your own brand. Have a beautiful, delicious day, whatever part of the country or the world you're in. Sending lots of love from Cloudy Goulburn. Peace out.